A very good morning to you, sir, and welcome to my private tutor. I shall start with this interview. So, my first question to you is, with increasing demand for engineering and medical, do you think traditional degrees like BSc honors is losing its importance somewhere?
No, the competition has rather gone up, and the importance is also not coming down because the jobs like civil service, command defense, short service commissions, they want minimum eligibility of a bachelor's degree. So there is no question of losing importance, and the private companies they want also the higher basic science, basic graduation and basic arts. Importance of engineering has no doubtly it has increased, but it has its limited capacity. They take say 1 lakh students, but another 14 to 15 lakh students they don't get, and they again pile up and make a queue for this bachelor's degrees. So it has not decreased. Rather, I would say it has increased because of the research line jobs still wanting the minimum eligibility conditions.
Okay, so moving on to my next question. So, according to you, how can online tutoring bridge the gap between the teachers and the students and break all geographical barriers?
Uh, the most important part of imparting education is individualization, and this gives individualization, and it takes care of individual differences and makes contact direct between student and teachers. It is rather better than the classroom teaching where 25 to 30 students are studying sitting all together. Here the student knows that he is the teacher who can answer anything what I have got in my mind. So this helps in that matter. And there is a direct contact in video and audio. Also, after besides that, the casting is also there. So it is like classroom, and I would say it's better the room because it gives individualization.
Okay, so you're saying that individualization and realizing individual capacity is extremely important.
Yeah.
Okay, so like coming back to BSc again, like after studying BSc, what are the various job opportunities that a student can avail of?
All the job entrance examinations conducted by UPSC, it has kept bachelor's degree as minimum criteria. And also staff selection commission, it has also kept minimum criteria as bachelor's degree. And besides that, the private companies they want a higher basic science rather than class 10 to 12. Better the master's degree, the better it will be. So the job opportunities are the civil service, combined defense, sport service commissions, the chemist job in private companies, the assistant and auditor examination conducted by staff selection commission, the forest examination, IFS, IES, all sorts are after BSc, and of course the MSc degree and the research line is
Okay, so you have been working in a government school for years now. So why do you think students nowadays are preferring private schools more over government schools? And what are the changes that a government school must bring in to increase the quality?
the private schools they and what the parents want to see. They spend much amount of the fees they get on infrastructure, and lucrative buildings of the schools that catch the eyes of the parents, and the infrastructure are in fact a little better than the government schools. And what it is much better is the maintenance of those infrastructures. That is the cleanliness of the floors, the tables, etc. The toilets and maintenance of computers, all this. And that is not in government schools. They, even though they have infrastructure, they don't maintain it. And number two is the administrative aspect. The administrative is not so strict or not so pinpointing towards the goal in government schools, and this gives a little disadvantage to government schools, even though they pay much the salaries, the insecurity-ness of teachers that make them work hard, and no insecurity in government schools that makes them little bit lazy like. Uh, and if we keep these two aspects into consideration, and we take two sections, we make two sections in government schools. That is by keeping administrative sections and academic sections. In academic sections, the teachers can go easily at the time of classes, take the classes, and come as their delights. And administrative sections can stay nearby or inside the campus of the school and see the administrative maintenance aspect, then that will be.
Okay, so moving on to my next question. You have been in this profession for over a decade now, for more than 20 years. So, if you can share some of your students' success stories.
Success stories are in general, I have been getting 100% results in my classes, classes 9, 10, 10, etc. And a few innocent students whom I thought they are innocent, they are having capabilities, but they are a little dumb, they are not so expressive type. But they have been doing good in the studies, getting good marks, but sitting a little bit at the back bench. I wanted to make them little expressive and create initiative. So I tried to make them a responsible student. One student I gave second monitor seat, and reluctantly he took it. After that, I tried to make a situation where other students they agree to him. Like I told him, I gave all positive things through him, distributing books, distributing marks through him. Thus he became much popular, and then I raised him to monitorship, and he grew to such an extent that he became school captain, and he now is a assistant in government institution. He used to come to me and take advice now even. That's one success.
Okay, like this is like really very motivating, and I hope students who will be going through this will also be motivated at the same time. Okay, so moving on to my last question, if you can share your experience with my private tutors so far.
A private tutor, I think it is much motivating because till now for any service he has not asked any service charges, and it is also a inspiring one as far as my experience is concerned till now.
Okay. Thank you so much for this interview, and thank you for taking out time. Really thank you.